Hello, welcome to another video. Today I am very last minute joining in on the reading rush, which was formerly Booktubeathon, you know, that really massive readathon that pretty much everyone does, so I need not explain to you in any capacity what it is. That one. Yeah, I've not done it before, so I never did Booktubeathon, but something about the rebrand to the reading rush just got me a little bit and I was curious, so that just goes to show that honestly, branding makes a difference. So yeah, I've never done Booktubeathon before, so this is the first time participating in this whole thing, which is now the reading rush, 7-day readathon with 7 challenges. Now, I'm not sure of the rules entirely in that I don't know if you can double up prompts for one book, like, you know what I mean, one book to fit multiple prompts. But the bonus challenge is 7 books in 7 days, which makes me think that if you're not going to do the bonus, then you're not going to have done 7 books in 7 days. So, because I don't have a death wish and I don't want to force myself into a reading slump of some sort, I'm not doing 7 books in 7 days, but I have got 5 books that between them fit all 7 prompts. So that's the way I'm going to approach this, because I'm not crazy. And we all know that I fail most readathons that I participate in these days, which is just great with the newts coming up just around the corner, literally like the week after this one, I think that starts. Yeah, because this one's the 22nd to the 28th, and then the 1st of August is the newts, so a couple of days in between, couple of days to like calm down. But yeah, let's just crack on with this. I've desperately been trying to get the challenge list up on my phone, but for some reason the page is just telling me, whoops, that page doesn't exist, despite literally going onto the website, scrolling to the footer where it says 2019 challenges. Nope, doesn't exist, so I don't know what's happening there, because I was literally looking at it earlier today in order to actually set my TBR, but now I just won't be able to tell you the exact prompt. I can roughly remember-ish, but if I'm not spot on, that's why, like, I just can't get on the website right now, so apologies. But let's get on with it. I'm pretty sure the first one was a book with purple on the cover. Now for this I'm going to be finally trying to read, I can never remember what it's called. Intergalactic Institute of Science and Technology is what that stands for, and it's about this like intergalactic Institute of Science and Technology where these kids basically learn how to like further their community and the way life is as we know it, and they just learn how to develop as a species, as a collection of people, you know what I mean? It's just like learning to grow. And there's an interactive app that goes with this as well. I've spoken about it before because I'm eager to read it, I just have not found the time to do it yet. So I'm gonna try and read this one this week. I think it's going to be the first one that I try and knock off because I am really interested in it. And for purple, this character here has purple hair, and then some of the glow around here is purple. And then on the back there's quite a lot of purple in here as well. So there we go, very spacey, and I'm intrigued to know how the app works as well, so really looking forward to this. So yeah, that's the first one I'm going to try and knock off. Now I can't remember if this was the next prompt, but one of the prompts was to read an author's first book, debut book, and for that I'm going to be reading Mind of Mine by C.F.E. Black. I don't know her full name. Catherine. Her name's Catherine. Catherine sent me her book and a little card that says thank you for taking it and reading it. I do not think the cover for this does any justice, because if I saw that cover I would not pick it up, but the blurb catches my interest here. She's a genius. She's also frequently forgetting her own name. Raised to put science over self, V must link her brain with 15 other people, making her one of the world's smartest humans. With this privilege comes a life dedicated to continual research inside a secluded facility, a life devoid of freedom. but she's losing her identity, unable to predict which face will peer back at her from the nearest mirror. Escaping this life will mean freedom to think for herself, but will it also mean abandoning everything she's ever known, ever loved? Will it be worth it? I'm really intrigued to how this, like, connectivity of, like, a brain with 15 people connected to it, and, like, that just sounds really intriguing to me. And it's not too long of a book, so that's always a bonus in a readathon. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this, and Catherine is also a teacher, I believe. She teaches high school English and writes novels for teens, and this is her first novel. So yeah, I'm looking forward to reading this, and I'll be sure to let you all know what I think, but I'm definitely not judging this by the cover, because that cover does not speak to me at all, but the blurb really does. The next prompt, I think, was read something sat in one place, like sat in the same place for the whole time you're reading it, and for that I'm going for a graphic novel. I'm finally going to read Shades of Magic, The Steel Prince by Victoria Schwab, and I'm also going to cheat just a little bit and make this the book that also fits the title over 5 words. Because, I mean, technically, Shades of Magic, The Steel Prince, you know, that's 6 if we include the full title here, which I'm gonna do. Excited to get to this. I love Schwab, I love the Shades of Magic series, and I can't wait to read it. And I can read this all in one spot pretty easily, and fitting a graphic novel into a readathon TBR is always the best thing to do, isn't it? So there we go, there's that. The next book I've got here is another double up, and this is doubling up a main character that's not human and book you meant to read last year, or the year before that, to be honest, or just when it was released, because that would have been a good idea. But Our Dark Duet by Victoria Schwab, again, one of our main characters is a monster, not human. Definitely fits that prompt, and I've been meaning to read this for so long. I did reread This Savage Song in June, which is what I wanted to do before I dove into this, so I have now done that, so I can happily dive into Our Dark Duet. Finally finish this. I know this is supposed to be a bit of a tearjerker, and we'll see how it goes. This was on my Book Junkie Trials TBR, but we all know that that readathon kind of flew out the window for me when I failed at the first book, so we won't talk about that. But I'm still super eager to read this, and I just can't wait. I mean, it's a bit of a chunker for a week-long readathon, but I hope I can do it. And then the last one for me is read a book to movie adaptation. I really struggled with picking one out for this because none of the books that I'm like eager to read have got movie adaptations that I can watch immediately. Like, I know some of them are having movies made, but really struggled with this. So I'm going for a reread of a book that I've reread many, many times, and there is a movie for it. Not necessarily saying it's great, but I Am Number 4 by Pittacus Law. I have reread this like 11 times and still haven't finished the series, so this is the chance, finally, to start my reread to finish the series. So I'm gonna do it. I know I can read this quickly because I've read it so many times in the past. I read this whole book at one point in like 4 hours, sat on the beach. I just sat there and read it. So, not saying I'm going to go to the beach again, but I know I can do it with this because I've done it before. We will see how that goes. But yeah, the movie for this is not amazing. They never made the rest of them into movies because the movie for this wasn't amazing, but I do love this series and need to finally finish it, so starting at the beginning again is the plan. So yeah, that is my Reading Rush TBR. I have made an account. I will link it down below if you want to like be friends or something. I'm not really sure how that works. I'm all very new to this whole thing that's been around for so much longer than I realised. I don't know how many years it's been going, but yeah, I'm here now. And it was a very last minute decision to join, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited to get into some books, and a couple of books that I've been sent for review as well that I need to get to reading. It's the perfect opportunity to do that as well. So yeah, that's that. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, give me a thumbs up, chat to me down below, befriend me on the Reading Rush website if you fancy it. Let me know what you're reading. Are you doing all 7? Like, are you lunatics? Probably. But, you know, I admire your ambition. Okay, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!